Welcome to our channel. May God bless you as you watch and enjoy this video meant for your entertainment and information. Today, we will take you through some of the most beautiful streets of Kingston, Jamaica, as we tell you a bit about the city, famous as the birthplace of reggae music and its icons, the most famous of which was Bob Marley. Have you ever wondered whether a city can be born in a day? Can a city come into existence in just one day? Can a city be born out of existential calamity of another place? This is the story of Kingston. In this video, we will show you astonishingly beautiful streets and places in Kingston. Please, stay tuned and watch to the end of the video. We humbly ask you to most kindly support us to grow by subscribing to our channel, and liking, and sharing this video. The place known to humanity today, as Kingston, was an uninhabited, and cultivated geographical entity until the 17th century. Then, something catastrophic happened. Kingston was established precisely on July 22, 1692, in response to a catastrophe that occurred in Port Royal, not too far from Kingston. On June 7, 1692, a powerful earthquake of 7.5 megawatts magnitude struck the bustling, commercial, pirate city of Port Royal, presumably around 11:43 a.m., as indicated by a stopped pocket watch found in the harbour during a 1959 excavation. It occurred at a depth of 10 kilometers. It killed about 5,000 people, and converted large parts of the place into sea as over two-thirds of the city sank into the Caribbean Sea. Tragically true, as unreal as it sounds. The place remains part of the sea till date and forms part of a natural harbour. The only remaining part of the city of Port Royal is the tip of a narrow stretch of land running from Kingston to what used to be Port Royal, but is actually today just a tiny remnant. This narrow strip of land called Palisadoes connects the Norman Manley International Airport, formerly called Palisadoes Airport, and the remnants of Port Royal to the rest of the island. Before the 1692 destruction of Port Royal, it served as the capital of the Buccaneers pirates, whose lifestyles informed the famous movie series, The Pirates of the Caribbean, famously starred in by Johnny Depp and others. History details the riotous lifestyles of the residents and notes that it was the most wicked place on the earth. For the remnants of the city, life in the post-earthquake period was intolerable. Devastated dwelling places. Wiped out livelihoods. Fast-spreading infectious disease epidemics. In response to this, on July 22, 1692, the city of Kingston was founded as a refuge for the survivors of the earthquake. In her early days, Kingston did not grow as fast as it should have. The reason is that the former residents of Port Royal still longed for the lost grandeur of the remnants of their destroyed city. So, as soon as they could mentally put behind them the horrors of earthquake, they relocated back to Port Royal. But their ordeal was far from being over. In 1703, a great fire disaster wiped out whatever was left by the earthquake, as well as a few restorations that were done. That was the last straw. This compelled those who had returned to Port Royal to move back to Kingston. In this same year, 1703, the government proclaimed Kingston the commercial capital and chief port of entry into the island. The city grew rapidly after this, acquiring these new statuses. However, It took about 200 years from the time Kingston was founded to the time it became the country's political and administrative capital in 1872. Suburban settlements sprang up in part of the city, but the inner core, the downtown, was well planned in the shape of a rectangle with crisscrossing streets. As the city developed, it experienced another major catastrophe. In 1907, a major earthquake struck the city and destroyed a large part of the downtown, killing between 800 and 1,000 people. One of the consequences of the earthquake was a change in the building code. A new building code outlawed erecting buildings that were higher than 60 feet in the city. This influenced building construction for several decades. It would take many decades before the restoration of any prospects of putting up skyscrapers. When the building code was reenacted to allow high-rise buildings, one of the first places to benefit was the downtown. This started in the 1960s by the post-independence government. The first skyscraper, named the Kingston Mall, was completed on Ocean Boulevard in 1974. And the government has not looked back in redeveloping the city. In the 1990s, the harbour was relocated to Newport West and the original waterfront area, including Harbour Street, was transformed into one of the most beautiful layouts you can see in any developing country. Today, the waterfront area is adorned with very beautiful Astonishingly complexes, including the Jamaica Conference Centre. The Jamaica Conference Centre is an amazing architectural beauty. Originally built to serve as the International Law of the Sea Secretariat, it now hosts local and international conferences and seminars. The National Gallery, Kingston Mall. The National Gallery is home to many of Jamaica's invaluable art collections. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, an architectural masterpiece. Bank of Nova Scotia, Kingston Corporate Office, ROK Hotel, Tapestry Collection by Hilton, Jamaica Stock Exchange. A little bit away from the waterfront, redevelopment efforts have transformed streets like the Duke Street into beautiful major streets, vital to the corporate life of the island. You cannot live for any reasonable period in Jamaica, especially in the eastern part, without having one thing or another to do at Duke Street. I call it the Bureaucracy Capital of Jamaica. If you need to obtain police record, a certificate from the Jamaica Constabulary Forces, JCF, your destination is Duke Street. Precisely 54 Duke Street. The Electoral Office of Jamaica is also domiciled at Duke Street. Other important corporate and or bureaucratic offices located at Duke Street include TWP Attorneys, First Global Bank, Knight, Junior Samuels, KPMG Jamaica, Victoria Mutual, Lasco Microfinance Limited Head Office, Jamaica Heritage Trust, Port Authority of Jamaica, Sajika Bank, CIB Headquarters, Criminal Investigation Branch of Jamaica Constabulary Force, National Commercial Bank, Criminal Records Office, This is the place for getting your police character certificate, a police record. You see why I said the Duke Street is probably the corporate or bureaucratic capital of Jamaica. There are still more corporate and bureaucratic offices at Duke Street. These include Registrar General's Office. Here you do handle matters related to registration of births and deaths, certificates of title for vehicles, land and other types of property and related matters. Leap Center. This is a center for skills acquisition and training. It plays a significant role in preparing citizens and residents for jobs and self-employment. And guess what? Their trainings are practically free. Jamaican government is very responsive to the needs of her citizens. Gordon House. This is the Parliament of Jamaica's building. It is located at 81 Duke Street, close to the old Parliament. Do you now see the important role this street plays in the national life of Jamaica? Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association also has its head office at Duke Street. By the way, Duke Street is very close to the largest market in Jamaica. Just turn left into East Queen Street and drive about 2 minutes to get to the market. Before we get into the market, let me just mention that the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, the Supreme Court, the Kingston and St. Andrew Family Court are all in downtown Kingston, further demonstrating how far the government went in the redevelopment of downtown. Now, let me take us through the market. The market is quite a rowdy one. It shows Jamaica hustling at its very best. Men and women display their wares along the walkways and loudly canvass for patrons. The walkways are therefore extremely congested. There is overpopulation of vendors and patrons on a typical market day, with close mingling. Some people fear that pickpocketing may be rife. This is not peculiar to the market. One just needs to take common sense precautions in densely populated public spaces, especially where there is close mingling. Common sense. Do not display your money purse, wallet or other valuables carelessly. The market is a non-specialized open market. So, you can buy anything, practically everything any market can boast of: food items, household equipment, electronics and electrical products. But on the surface, as you enter the market, you might feel that the most common commodities are clothing materials. No, if you go deep inside the market, you will be able to find what you need. Loud music adds further vibrance to the social aspect of the market. We removed the background music from the market because of copyright issues. Very important. The market offers far cheaper products than you will get in the supermarkets. Some people complain about the quality of some of the products, but the products are really not bad. All you need to do is to be cautious when buying stuff. I hope you enjoyed walking through the market. it. Now, let's go back to the parking lot and head off to one of the vibrant town in Kingston. Halfway tree, we are heading off through Orange Street. It's a one-way street in the busy part of downtown, but later becomes a two-way street as it becomes Slipe Road. Taxis can speed here. It calls for caution, and they can overtake you on either right or left. Apart from taxis, most drivers in Jamaica are very respectful, considerate and engage in defensive driving. Just a little bit off the Orange Street. To the left is Kingston Public Hospital. It is over 100 years old. Associated with it is the Jubilee Hospital, which is also 100 years old. I hope to make a video about them in the future. To our right is National Heroes Circle. It is a beautiful place. I hope to show it someday in one of our videos. We are entering Slipe Road. The traffic is going to become busy. This road to the right leads to the National Heroes Circle. Now, we are approaching Crossroads. Now, let me tell you a little bit of Jamaican culture while we head to Halfway Tree. Jamaican culture is a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of history, music, religion, and community. Let's delve into the rich cultural fabric of this island nation. ethnically diverse society, Jamaica's culture is a blend of influences from various ethnic groups. The original inhabitants, the Tainos, were followed by Spanish colonizers and later the English. The legacy of slavery and resistance has shaped Jamaican identity. Language, Jamaican patois, pronounced patois, is the common dialect among Jamaican citizens. It's a Creole language with African, European, and indigenous influences, while Jamaican Standard English is the official language. Patois is widely spoken. Religion, Christianity is predominant, with Anglican, Catholic, Methodist, Baptist, and Seventh-day churches present. The Rastafari movement, influenced by African consciousness and political awareness, emerged in Jamaica. Elements of ancient African religions persist, such as Obia, Kumina, and Pocomania. Music and dance, reggae is Jamaica's gift to the world. It embodies freedom, social consciousness, and love. Dance hall, with its infectious beats and expressive moves, is another popular genre. Traditional dances like Jonkunu and Bruckins celebrate Jamaican heritage. Cuisine, Jamaican food is a fusion of flavors, spicy, bold, and unforgettable. Jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish, and curried goat are iconic dishes. Street vendors offer tasty treats like patties and bami. Art and craft, Jamaican art reflects the island's vibrancy, with bold colors and themes. Wood carvings, paintings, and sculptures capture the essence of Jamaican life. Blue Mountain Coffee is renowned worldwide. Festivals and celebrations, from Reggae Sumfest to Jamaica Carnival, festivals pulse with energy. Emancipation Day, August 1st, and Independence Day, August 6th, commemorate freedom and nationhood. Jonkonu Festival and Maroon celebrations honor African heritage. Community spirit. Jamaicans are warm, welcoming, and proud of their culture. Liberty, a positive way of life, and irie, feeling good, define their outlook. Natural beauty, the lush landscapes, turquoise waters, and majestic mountains inspire creativity. Artists, poets, and musicians draw from the island's beauty. Sports and athletics. Usain Bolt, the fastest man on earth, hails from Jamaica. Cricket, football, soccer, and track and field are beloved pastimes. Jamaican culture is a symphony of resilience, rhythm, and resilience, a celebration of life under the Caribbean sun. Now, about Halfway Tree. Halfway Tree is not a tree, but it was a tree. Halfway Tree, located in Kingston, Jamaica, is a bustling town that serves as a major hub for commerce, transportation, and culture. The name Halfway Tree has an intriguing origin, cotton tree origins. The town's name is believed to have originated from a cotton tree that once stood at its center. This venerable silk cotton, kapok, tree marked the halfway point between the then capital Spanish town and the harbor in Kingston. The tree served as a stopover for travelers and traders coming from different directions. It was a place to exchange news and information before continuing their journeys. Historical significance. When the old cotton tree died in 1866, the spirit of its gatherings was released. Halfway Tree continued to be a meeting place for business, news, and occasional festivities. The town square, geometrically designed, features principal roads running from the four cardinal points, north to Constant Spring, east to Hope Gardens, south along Halfway Tree Road to Crossroads, on the way to the capital city, Kingston, west along Hagley Park Road to Cockburn Pen Farmland near Waltham Park Road. King Edward's Memorial Clock. the center of the square stands the King Edward's Memorial Clock. This imposing tower records time, but doesn't reveal it. A fitting symbol for a town that bridges past and present. Halfway Tree was where uptown met downtown, blending commercial activity with rural simplicity, memories and traditions. The troubadours Slim and Sam once entertained here, strumming guitars and singing mento songs. They shared news of happenings, from dog wars to fires, for a penny per printed copy. Halfway Tree remains a title in Jamaican culture, inspiring songs and serving as a gathering spot for events like the Olympic Games. Legacy and identity, the town's spirit lives on, connecting generations and celebrating the island's resilience and diversity. Halfway Tree, a crossroads of history, culture, and community, continues to thrive as a vital part of Jamaica's story.
Now, let's talk a bit about Red Hills. Red Hills is a prominent residential area located in the parish of St. Andrew, just outside of Kingston, Jamaica. Known for its scenic views and cooler climate due to its higher elevation, Red Hills offers a peaceful retreat from the bustling city life of Kingston. Here are some interesting facts about Red Hills. The area is named after its red soil, which gives the hills a distinct reddish hue when viewed from a distance. Residents enjoy the fresh air and the feeling of countryside living while still being close to urban amenities. Red Hills boasts some of the best views in Kingston and St. Andrew. Lookout Point, in particular, offers panoramic vistas of Kingston Harbour, Portmore, and the surrounding areas. The Red Hills Road is famous for its jerk centres, where you can enjoy authentic Jamaican jerk chicken and pork. The Red Hills Fissure, discovered during road construction, revealed fossils of creatures indigenous to Jamaica, some of which are now extinct. The area's development continues to attract those who appreciate its proximity to shopping centres and other facilities in nearby areas like Price Smart and Manor Park. Thank you so much for watching our video. We are profoundly grateful to you. Please help us grow by subscribing to our channel and commenting, liking and sharing our video. Please, we need you in our efforts to grow. Please help us. Kindly remember to hit the notification button and to visit our channel again and watch our great contents. May God richly bless you as you're subscribed to our channel.